Right. Oh, hello, Echo Chamber. Right, it's Friday. Last. Two more shows to go. It's a bit of a later one than normal, but since I'm uploading these in the morning anyway, who really knows? Queue in there. This is a street. So what happened yesterday? So what happened yesterday? Actually, I went to two shows. Eventually, and we did our show. Eventually, and things happened eventually. So we'll go through some stuff. Why not? Do I do tens? Who knows tens? I might do tens. That'll be a good one. No, it's not. Tens aren't. Right. So I spoke to you before after I couldn't get into a show because it wasn't on, and then dashed off to see another show, which turns out wasn't on. That one with me getting the days wrong turned out another one which was full, and eventually I got to see Vision at Espionage. That's Lucas Kirby, and I'm going to keep calling him Kirby. That's not his name, but my dad grew up in Kirby. It's really difficult for me to get in Kirby. And Tom Lawrenson, who I gigged with at the beginning of the week. It's quite noisy around here. It looked quiet a minute ago, but no. Let's wander over here, see if this is any better. No. Wander back over here. This bit looks quieter. Right. Vision is two people doing Harry Potter and Philosopher's Stone, or if you're watching this in America, wow, but it's still Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. And that was a really, really great show, really fun. Then wound up, had a little look in the museum. Sadly, because of the timings, didn't have enough time to look in the museum. That was probably my last chance. But one thing that few have been talking about on the thing is taking time off away from just this continuous cycle of show flying, show performing, show dinner, show drinking, show. Go out and do something else. Go and find other bits around. This is a fantastic city. Really is. This is Corey Closer. The people around here seem to be just crawling all over signs. If you want to come to see this wall, it might be famous in a few years for me standing here and doing this. I'm doing this a lot later than normal. I should actually be flying at the moment, but I've got to give 5 minutes to do this because I've really been in a rush for various things. And so we did the show. I was even done with tech. Drop it off. Also, we had a swap around with host, so just getting there's a bit of nervous energy in the room. Worked really well the show, nice high energy. We've got more cast joining us. Sadly, some of the cast have gone back home because the nature of our show. And it is quite a high energy sort of Asian level show because of all the improvisation that I have to concentrate all the time. It's not like I say when I'm doing stand up, I know I can rely on myself, and I know it's just basically what I do. And when I'm doing the Amsterdam stuff, I've got that bit of script is me, and I know what I'm doing. Everybody else knows what they're doing, and we just sort of. It's quite a lot harder work just keeping concentration going, especially with a bit of nervous energy. We changed holes, so that was fun. Then what else did we do? Went to see comedy boxing, which was also an espionage. I've been having an espionage day. That was that was fun. That was good. There's two comics. This time it was a Scottish guy and an Australian guy. Had to compete with over three rounds. One of them was straight 10-minute stand-up. Next one, they were given topics by the audience, and they had to do jokes on that, and the third one was heckles. I had to respond to heckles, and yeah, it was Scottish guy was a bit better. Second round, it's a bit difficult. I'm not quite sure because the suggestions were deliberately sort of crude, deliberately controversial topics. I mean, there was one on Jews, Bukaki. I mean, I don't think the Australian guy would know Bukaki for him in the face. The Australian guy would try and play it dumb a bit, but also they both skirted the Jewish one, the bonus, except then when this guy I don't really know any jokes about Jews, but then he decided to sing the first verse of the Borat, Throw a Jew Down the Well, which he did this Borat, so he's not sort of, it's somebody else's job he's not looking to think of, and then a guy behind me is in hysterics, like, oh yes, it's so true. And so that's possibly the only Corbynista in Scotland at the moment. He was sitting behind me. Can't work out why. They were laughing quite a way through it anyway. But oh yeah, I did a gig. No, I did a gig. I went ran back. I went to the bar. In there was a group of sort of old guys. They're travelling up through Scotland to the Highlands to do a gig, and they stopped off at the campsite, played a little gig for us. And between one of their last songs, they're doing lots of last songs, I did a bit of a stand-up gig, which went really well, women in hysterics. And then this morning I tried to get to see a Potter Improv, but yay integrated transport system, or yay me not leaving enough time. I'm sure that's normal. Still couldn't get through this tram through town. Missed the show, or just couldn't get to the right place at the right time, so I went to see Lucas Kirkby do his hour show. That's Lucas Kirkby Does an Hour. I call him Kirkby. Woohoo! That's really good, really absurd. Also turned into a sort of a little bit of a Manchester comics reunion, so Patrick Ridge, Tom Little in there, and then set up for our show. Mental health issues going on with our show, but there's a lot of heavy going on with lots of people I know. It's coming to the end, we're all quite tired, and we've only been here for a week, and I was saying to him, I like the fact that I can get out of town, sit in this cheap bar, listen to it, have a nice relaxing gig, just listen to the fun going on, and it's a nice way for me to wind down. Right, what else am I going to talk about? Might as well do the tenty stuff. I've got 8 minutes. And 8 minutes. I don't check back on these. You may be able to guess. I'm probably uploading stuff which is basically wind noise. But this is going to be wind noise. I'm trying to find a little bit, but I'm just basically in the wind everywhere at the moment. Okay, it shouldn't be coming through much. No, I think my tent's holding up well. It's now a lot cooler. My tent and my venue are cooler. The venue's cooler because we turned the radiator off. Yay, August. The tent's cooler because I actually undid the bit that covers the fly screen on my door, and so there's a draft going all the way through the top of the tent, which makes it a lot cooler. I did get a small midge infestation yesterday. That's probably me leaving the door, the inner one, open for just too long, and some of the squadron of midges came through. Not happy. But it's a vast amount of tents and stuff like that. I'll do tents another day. It's a long topic. But I've only got 2 more days here. I really should be flying, so I'm going to go out. I don't know why I really should be. I'm a rubbish flyer saying this, but we'll see what happens. We'll get a couple of people. It's that odd thing of how much is actually flying helping, how much isn't, especially if you're one of the people paid flyers who's just standing there going through stand-up comedy and getting 10 quid at the end of the day, something like that. Wow. So I'm going to go, and the voices are going for people as well. I'm going to go and find somewhere nice spot to fly her and do something silly while I'm there. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow.